Recorded. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second tournament of the Nino TikTok channel here. We have a League of Legends tournament taking place. It's a 5v5. Go just put a PNG over. All right, anyways, it's a 5v5 over with a prize pool of 125k going to the winning team. The rank distribution, I think, is pretty fair. The teams agreed that it's okay. And what we're looking at is a gold 3, emerald 1, emerald 2, silver 4, and gold 5 going over to team 36 here on the left-hand side. As well as team void going on the other side. We have a bronze 2, emerald 3, emerald 4, unranked, who previous to now or prior to now was a gold player, I think, but it's been so long since they've played ranked that we don't know anymore. And then a diamond 4. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I appreciate it. And we're going to go ahead and go over to the pick ban phase. So, going over to first pick. Oh, they have first pick here. They're over on blue side. They're going to ban the Kazakhs going over to team 36. So the person that just banned Kazakhs, the scientist, actually is a Jax? No, is a Shen main. Very interesting. Would love to see if they end up playing top lane here. But they do also know how to play rel support quite convincingly. So would love to see what they end up picking over there. We also have the next person who's banning now, Girl Hai's Oi, excuse me. I don't know why we don't see the other team's names. That's totally fine. Is an ADC main. If I'm not mistaken, they do have Jinx in their roster. They are not banning anything. All right. We have the Victor ban going over to the other team. Not so sure what happened there. They also banned the Aatrox. Interesting. I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, the two top laners that Team 36 does have, neither of them play Aatrox, if I'm not mistaken. So would be interesting to see what happens. They banned Yorick. All right, Yorick is definitely a pick to ban, it seems. My Aatrox's aura is too big. Hold on, guys. I need to just mute this here real quick. Guys, thank you so much for the follows and the donations coming in over on TikTok. I appreciate it. And they're gonna ban the Hecarim. This is a very interesting ban phase here. So they ban a mid, top, and jungle here. Going over with the Victor Aatrox Hecarim combo. Looking over at team 36 here, I'd love to see what the scientist ends up going. If he does end up picking that Shen. Now listen here, Shen in that 5v5 is excellent. Nautilus going over. So we do have him on support. I'm interested to see if they end up having T1 Hansel, which is Gino, end up going top lane here. Now we do have those players are both gold and silver. So would love to see what happens there. You have the Leona pick into the Nautilus, which I think is both even. Very interesting. I think actually Leona might be a little bit stronger in this matchup. So would love to see what ends up happening here. They both have that long-ranged engage over with the Q of Nautilus throwing that hook, and the Leona E. So would love to see what happens here. Thank you, Garen, so much for the donations. I appreciate it. Akali going over. Akali with the Leona. Okay, I can see that. I see the vision. Going over. We're not so sure if that Akali is top lane or mid lane, but we do have a Kaisa going over with the Nautilus is a very good pick. Would love to see maybe going over with this Leona and Akali could be very interesting to pick something like a Caitlyn or a Lucian here. Maybe with the Akali could also be something like a Jinx could be interesting. It's gonna be difficult for them to pick into this Mordekaiser Nautilus combo as well. And we do have the Lucian coming through. Lucian does end up getting picked, so we do have a Nautilus ADC. So bot lane is picked on both sides, and we have mid lane picked on Team Void, as well as top lane being picked on Team Team 36 here. So let's see what ends up being banned secondary. So they're gonna look to ban probably a mid laner. Now this Mordekaiser could be uh, flexed jungle, but they do end up banning the J4, going over to team meow to team excuse me, to team Void here. Team 36 would love to see what ends up being banned here. Again, they might look to ban a top laner and jungler here. I think these are their main possible bans, or they're not going to ban anything. They have 0 seconds on the board. Are they going to ban anything? Ladies and gentlemen, there's only so much we can do. Talia getting banned. Now, that's a very interesting pick. I don't know if... Actually, 3 of the players, it's possible. I don't know if Kansai Kodo has any friends of theirs on the enemy team. I don't recall. So, Jace getting banned over, which is interesting because we're not so sure if this Akali is going top lane or mid lane yet. And the Jace going over with this team, I could see it possibly happening. They might end up picking a jungler here or another flex top jungle. Could be interesting. Maybe something like a Set might go over here. Or a Camille. Yeah, Camille. So something with more hard engage. That's interesting. Set, Camille, both very useful. We do have the Warwick going over. We called it earlier in this pick ban phase. So then we're just missing a mid laner here. Again, this Mordekaiser could possibly flex if it's into an Akali. I could see it happening. It'll be a little bit difficult for him actually picking into that Akali. Would love to see what ends up going over here. We do have one more. They have quite a bit of AP going over, and they're still looking to consider this Veigar, it seems. Will they pick it? And they went for it. This is a very interesting team comp. I'm not so sure how they're going to end up making plays with this comp, but very interesting nonetheless. Now, we're missing a jungler over on Team Void here. So Team 36 is locked in. Team Void, I'm not so sure what they're going to end up looking for here. Warwick and Mordecai. Yeah, exactly. And they do have the Vi. Wow, they have a very engage-heavy team comp with that Leona, the Vi, the Camille, the Akali with the ultimate on Akali. Disgusting. We're going to have some very hard engages here. Would be very interesting to see what happens. Yeah, if they did end up picking Lucian Braum, actually would have been very nice. But I think they had the idea of going an engage-heavy comp here. Again, look what we have going over to Team Void here with the Leona, the Akali, the Vi, the Lucian as well with his little dashes. He can deal with himself, it seems, for the most part. He can join the dive as well with his ultimate, having that long-ranged attack. I think he's going to be okay. I'm not so sure what ended up happening on Team 36, but we're gonna have to end up seeing guys going into game 1. Let's see what ends up happening, guys. Hold on just a moment. Need to just select this. There we go. Let me just shrink this on mobile so it's a little bit easier to see. There we go. Guys, welcome. I don't know about this AP heavy comp. Me neither going into game. Let's go ahead and get started here. We have teleports going over. We have a TP ignites Camille here with the grasp going over. So that's going to be very interesting. We're going to go ahead and watch here as they make their way over to bot lane here. They're going to look for something. Maybe look for some kind of... Maybe look for some kind of invade. Would love to see what ends up happening here. The entire team sitting over here by the blue buff. Maybe they're just waiting in case there's some kind of invade here. Very interesting. With the other 3 team members of bot lane and jungle sitting at the red buff brush here on the top side. Very interesting. Camille decided this isn't for her. She's going to go ahead and head top lane already. It ain't the vibe. She's strutting her stuff, making her way. Vigar is waiting here. He did not see anyone. He's... All right, that's enough of that. Awesome. So, going into this game, we have another 15 seconds, 20 seconds before this this buff spawns. It's going to go ahead and spawn here, actually, in another 5 seconds. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and check this out. There we go. No, there's no points, guys, in the map cover. Don't worry. There's no need. All right, they're going to go ahead and head over down. Leona did take a little bit of damage on this buff. Would love to see top lane here. Bot lane making their way over. Mid lane is doing something here. Again, we'd love to see what ends up happening here. Bot lane is a very even... It's a very even trade here. Very even composition. We do have both going for the bot side clear. We do have a ward placed here by the Raptors. They do have an engage looking here. Level 2 going over to Lucian, and Lucian gets caught by the Nautilus Q. Nautilus gets stunned. Leona goes under tower, takes 2 tower shots. Nautilus flashes. The ignite goes off. Kai'Sa ends up... What am I watching? She dashes out. Lucian gets caught by the Q again. Does he die? He does not die over. The exhaust goes off. The minions are hitting. And the auto attack going over to Kai'Sa. Double kill. And while that was taking place, we did have Warwick dying up here by the Raptors. Very interesting play with the invade going over from Vi here. Interesting. 4 kills taking place already, with both bot laners dying over on team. Sorry, let me just move these about real quick. Over on team Void. Looking at top lane here, would love to see what the CS difference is. They're both 13 and 13. They're quite even there. Now, we do have Warwick ignoring all of his buffs and looking to make something happen top lane. He's ignoring the fight that's taking place in top lane. The Camille dashed in. She ignited. Doesn't seem like we can get another kill on that. Warwick is taking the red buff here, while Vi is taking the Raptors. Vi completely ignores taking her own red buff, goes for the scuttle instead. And Warwick is still sitting on this. Oh, you might want to auto attack that. Yep, there you go. There you go. Keep going. Vi does take that scuttle. Vi is going to look for something top lane here. Would love to see what happens here top lane. Thing is, it's only going to be a 1 versus 1. Camille does not have a lot to go in here. Vi ends up making her way top lane. The Q flash with the dive from the Warwick. Did not even see that fucking dude coming in. He flashed in and got the kill. The counter gank from the Silver 4 jungler. Insane. He flashed the wall, Q'd, and got the hell out. Wow, Camille just missed an entire wave. She decides not to teleport on this. Teleports very late. She will have lost 4 minions. 5 minions going over there. Very interesting. This Vi is not catching a break here. Wow. We thought this Warwick jungle was not going to make that play. Incredible. Incredible. The teleport going over for Mordekaiser up here. I'm not so sure why we're teleporting. The wave is pushing to you, brother. But he does make the teleport. So would love to see this mid lane fight here. Again, Vigar early game. Not a lot of mana. So going to be very difficult now that he has no mana. He should look for a back here and possibly teleport back in since he has no mana. Going over to bot lane, I'd love to see what the CS difference is here. And it's quite similar, actually. Although... sorry, how the hell do we see the... Well, we can't see the gold difference. Unfortunate. So... Doesn't matter too much. I'm assuming that Kai'Sa here is a little bit further ahead. She does have that scout slingshot. Vi is going to get double scuttle here. Warwick looking to path bot lane here. Probably going to go for his Krugs into Raptors. Nope. Where is he going? We have no idea. But Vi is making her way down to bot lane. Will they look for a dive here? It's very possible, but I don't see this working. I don't see a dive working anytime this year. The dive ends up happening in mid lane with the ulti. Wow. Because mid lane decided not to back, but the flash goes off. Akali's on 1 HP. Akali gets the slow off. Vi is looking for something mid. Warwick might get caught here. He does not take the E back. Warwick does fear the Vi, but I don't think they win this. Warwick gets stunned. Warwick dies over there. We do have a fight taking over in bot lane with Kai'Sa getting yet another kill here. Getting only 1 kill, getting 2 more kills. Kai'Sa's going to be very fed this game. But we do have Vi coming over to bot lane. Is she seen on a ward? No, she's not. Vi does take the Krugs instead, actually. Wow. So many fights taking place. I can't even catch up. Warwick, I'm so sorry. Mordekaiser going to go ahead for the dive here. Tanks 3 tower shots, but or 2 tower shots, excuse me. Hold on, Vi gets stopped on the back. Vi's gonna get caught out here. We have Warwick on the other side. Warwick does Q. Is she gonna flash the wall? She flashes. If Warwick just waited just a little bit. With the kill going over the top lane. I'm so sorry we missed. What? Mordekaiser diving and killing Camille. Wow, insane. Hold on, Mordekaiser ended up buying Bramble Vest here. This is going to be a very difficult matchup for the... Camille. Lucian goes in, gets a few autos over on Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa's chunked a little bit. She ends up potting here. Vi's bot side. We do have both junglers on bot side. Dragon is up. Warwick is looking for some kind of engage here. They don't know that the Vi is there. Vi is already half HP, actually. Warwick ends up dying over the Lucian. We do have Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa is looking for some kind of autos here. She's trying to kite. She ends up getting caught out by the Leona. There was no reason to look for that fight. Veigar is walking down, but we do have Akali with the counter gank here. She flashes, she ults, she misses the E. She Qs again, gets caught out by the Nautilus, dies. Veigar dies over to the Akali. Anyways, Vi dies on the dive as well. Lucian killing the Nautilus here. Wow. Warwick ends up making his way bot side again. I'm not so sure what we're looking for here. Warwick gets ulted by the Lucian and dies to the Lucian. All right. Whoa, we do have the ultimates over on Kai'Sa. Will she look to make a play here? It seems like no. Camille is looking for just some vision here. We ended up placing a ward here near the wow, they both back right next to her and she doesn't see anyone. Incredible. Incredible. Wow. Looking over at the scores here, we have a 5-2 AD going over to Team Void, a 2-0 mid laner, a 3-1 jungler. It's not looking too hot here. Warwick is still level 5, gonna hit level 6 in this camp, I'm assuming. Will our mid laner get caught here? It seems like no. Vi's gonna look for something here. Probably gonna go over for the Void Grubs. Yes, she does start the Void Grubs. Leona going for the roam here. They may look for a dive in bot lane here. If they end up pushing the wave fast enough, they could look for it. Mordekaiser might get caught out here. Mordekaiser does not have any vision. Oh, he does have vision. He sees both of them there, and he still decides to go down. Camille with the collapse. Leona with the stun. Leona ults. Mordekaiser ults the ult of Leona. Catches the Vi, but I don't think he has enough time to kill her. Even if he does, there might not be an opportunity to survive after this. Akali with the roam. Akali ends up going in. Vi gets the kill, but they trade objective for objective. Incredible. Well done. Well done. They knew they're losing the Void Grubs, but they do get the dragon here. Incredible. And he knows, wow, this is very good going over to Mr. Gino here. Hansel, Warwick, looking for, oh, hold on, sorry, we have a fight happening here in bot lane. Lucian gets the ulti. Chunks, Kai'Sa very low. She's over there at 75% HP. Seems like nothing ends up happening after. Leona is going to make her way down here. Doesn't seem like there's anything going to happen. Camille ends up dashing away up here. There's a gank coming in mid lane. The flash going over with the Warwick does not catch the Akali. Akali ends up using ult 2 to get out. They're going to reset over on bot lane. Again, a lot is happening here. Warwick really needs to just sit down, calm down. Calm down, Warwick, and look for some kind of camps here. Veigar's going to get ganked here. We do have the ultimates going over from Vi. He ends up getting caught out by the E of Akali. He kills Vi. Hold on. Hold on. Warwick smites Akali. Warwick does not have ulti here. He's going to look for this Akali. He might be able to get it. He Qs. He E's, but does not get the opportunity. Akali E's out. He's going to look to push this wave. This is fine. He should look to push this wave. Is he going to look for a dive? No, push the wave. Brother, please push the wave. The wave is going to get frozen here. Actually, the wave does end up freezing with this next wave coming in. Not so sure. We're going to have to see what ends up happening there. Only time will tell. Incredible. Very good gank over by the Vi, but ends up dying there. But if Warwick ended up salvaging the wave state, it wouldn't have been that bad for the Veigar. Veigar is currently 1-3. Would love to see how many stacks Veigar does have. Veigar has 72 stacks. Okay, it's not too terrible. Not too terrible. Cool. We do have Vi clearing Krugs here. She's gonna look for something top lane here. We do have the Q2 and E. Vi is still waiting for some Vi insta-Qs and then Walk of Shame away. There might be a dive going over on top lane, not so sure. Mordekaiser does have ultimate, so this is very scary. Veigar taking a quick trade here, missing the E, excuse me. Gonna look for some more minions, does get those. Would love to see how much AP. Veigar does currently have 179 AP and scaling, guys. Remember, Veigar does get stacks every time he hits a spell and kills a minion with that Q. Hold on, Nautilus gets stuck under tower by the Leona. Doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen. Again, very interesting. Yeah, this team over on team 36 is quite a late game comp with the Kai'Sa, with the Veigar, with even the Warwick too. Will the ultimate go off here? We have a gank. The ultimate does go off. Vi's coming in for the counter gank. They do not see them. Veigar ends up dying with the flash Q going over from the Vi, and Warwick dying to the EQ and the electrocute going over to the Akali. Akali now 4-0. We do have a fight starting over here in bot lane. ADC and support fighting one another. The ulti going over from Leona. Exhaust landing on the Lucian. Kai'Sa flashes, gets ulted by the Lucian. Lucian ends up barrier. There's a teleport coming in. We're not so sure who that is. That is the Akali, and Nautilus, dodges the Q from Vi, but ends up dying. Unfortunate. Very good fight. The cleanse being used, the barrier being used, no flash on the ADCs being used. But that's totally fine. Vi ends up getting that gank off and looking for their bot side jungle here. Warwick is hovering. I'm not so sure what's gonna end up happening here. Warwick sees, he's sniffing him, and Lucian just dashes away there. Interesting. Warwick places a ward and then Walk of Shame yet again. This Veigar might get caught out by the Vi. Vi ends up ulting. The double ult from Akali. There is no chance of survival. Vi ends up continuing this fight. She might have a chance. There's no ulti on the Warwick, but she doesn't know that yet, does she? She's sitting on a ward. Now she knows there's a ward. There's a collapse happening. Akali is coming in as well, but Akali does not have ultimate, nor does Vi. With the level 7 Nautilus is still looking for a fight over on the level 11 Akali. I'm not so sure what they're thinking. They're going to end up getting caught out. The Leona ulti coming through. The stun from the Vi. Kai'Sa's trying to kite out here. Not being able to get any kind of DPS on this fight. And they end up losing support and jungle. Right before a dragon spawn. Devastating. Devastating on Team 36's side. We do have an 8-19 score. We do have the ultimate coming over from Lucian, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to get the kill. Will he look for a dive? I'm not so sure. There is a possibility here, but the minions are running low. There's not much of a chance. The W goes off. Doesn't seem like they're looking for it. Awesome. Again, let's go ahead and look over at these stacks here. We do have 92 stacks already with the 200 AP finally hitting on this. Finally hitting. We have top lane tower going down to the Mordekaiser. When did that happen? Wow. Incredible. We do have a collapse happening over on bot lane. A fight taking place. The Nautilus ulti goes over to the Lucian. Leona ends up dying to the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa ends up ulting in. Kai'Sa gets the double kill. Wow. Very interesting. The double kill going over to the Kai'Sa. The Kai'Sa is 6-2. Will she be able to carry this game? I'm not so sure. She does have the mixed damage, but again, they have so much dive potential over on on Team Void here, with the Vi ulti, with the Akali ult, the Akali E as well. You have the Camille dive, cross-screen E jumps. Not much of an opportunity. The Q going over to the wall right next to him. It doesn't seem like there's much distance going to be made here. Akali might look to just try and skedaddle. She could kill this Warwick. Warwick ends up dying to the Q. She doesn't have any smoke anymore, but it doesn't seem like she's going to end up going for another kill here. She does have the ultimate available. She ends up ulting out. Again, there's the bot tower missing. She could have looked for that, but it seems like she's just going to play it safe here. Get the kill on the jungler and leave. We are taking Void up here for Team Void. Well, yeah, for Team Void. They do end up getting the Rift Herald, and she's going to end up looking for a counter invade here, excuse me. Rogue ends up making their way over. Again, this is going to be a Hextech Soul. Just as he gets there, he loses the blue buff. Interesting. Very depressing for this Warwick, but you can see here Warwick and Vi, there's quite a CS difference and quite a gold difference. Vi has already completed her jungle item. I'm not so sure what this fight is over here. We have Vigor sitting in side lane, which is fine, but I'm not so sure why the Leona is solo pushing in bot lane. Leona should end up going mid here. Let the Akali sit bot alone, dude. It's fine. You should probably go mid. They're taking the flowers there, so that's useful, I guess. Warwick over on the bot side. I'm not so sure when this dragon is looking to spawn. Can't really see that, unfortunately. I can't click caps lock. We're gonna end up backing here. Both ADs are backing. We have jungler backing on Team Void. They might look for a collapse here. They are on a ward. Nautilus ends up throwing the Q, missing the Q. Throws the ult. They have the double ult. They did not chain CC that. Akali is very low. I don't know if she's going to survive. It just needs the ulti from Veigar, but it doesn't have the chance. The flash Q going over to the Warwick with an extra 1,041 gold. Going over to this Warwick is very rich now. After that. Oh, almost a dive going over from the Leona, but the E misses. It seems like we do have double... Yep, we have 2 items on both ADs at the moment. We have a fight taking place in top lane. Mordekaiser looking for the Q. Will he be able to survive this? He gets the ulti off. He has W. The ulti from the Vi takes place. I'm not so sure if he can survive this. He flashes over the wall. Ends up dying anyways to the Camille. There was no chance of survival, but he still ended up wasting the flash, it seems. Pardon, guys, just a moment. Great escape. Yeah. It's okay. They almost did it. Both Akali and the... this is going to be very dangerous. I don't know why she's still pushing that. Leona could have dove the Kai'Sa there, but it seems like Leona did not care to do that. We have the teleport going over in top lane here. It's going to be another 5-minute cooldown till that comes back up, but... not so sure when these camps are spawning. We have level 11. He finally hit level 11. Good job. Camilla's going to look to back here, but will she get seen? The Q does not go over by the Warwick. If he did end up landing that Q with the E. Oh, where's the Diamond 4 for Ling? The Diamond 4 is the enemy ADC. So we have Diamond 4 Lucian here. We do have the Emerald 1, which is the highest in this team. AD. So both ADs are the highest elos. Akali, I think she can get out of that situation, but not. Yeah, she was still taking some kind of tick damage. There is a pink ward in this bush, but it doesn't seem like Akali's going to look for anything. They are taking this Hextech Soul. This Hextech Drake, excuse me. Leona ends up getting caught out. They did see that Leona with the flash for some reason. The ulti coming in from Warwick. Warwick does not have a chance. Does he have time to smite? He does not. The ulti going over from this Nautilus. It doesn't seem like they're going to be able to get anything off it, but they're going to continue fighting. Veigar getting ulted by the Vi. Veigar ends up flashing, but Akali gets caught in the E. This ADC is going to look to... Oh, she ults out! Wow, she ults out, but does not survive. Wow, incredible. Almost makes it. Almost. There was no need to continue that fight. They would need to look for the Team Void does need to look for this Atachan here. They are pinging it. It seems like they will go for it. The Leona uses Rift Herald. Alright. To each their own. Camille is going to end up pushing this top lane. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Camille should stay here. Camille should probably back. They are going to back. Atachan will probably go over to Team Void here. Team Void is doing an excellent job. Leona's going to end up dying here or not? No, wow. She's very tanky. What the heck? Does not end up dying to that Warwick, but Team Void does gain, excuse me. Does gain the Atachan. They are very strong right now. ADC here with 200 AD. Dishing out autos left, right, and center. This is going to be a very strong Lucian. Does Lucian have their Essence Reaver already? Yes, they do. And they do have the Mortal Reminder. Very interesting with the Mordekaiser and the Warwick, so it makes sense. Warwick is getting invaded by this Akali. Akali ends up getting ulted here. Will she be able to make it out? She does E out. She does not make it out fully. If she took the E again, there was a possibility she could kill the Warwick, but she does not have the opportunity. I don't think she trusted herself. Vi's going to look for her and invade anyways. Ends up queuing onto the Veigar. The E going over from Leona doesn't end up landing. The ulti from the Lucian almost kills him. Survives with 20 HP. Camille dashes over the wall, but does not get anything. Not so sure what's happening here. Kaisa is looking for this tower. Going to get some tower gold over for her team here. Ends up sharing the bonus gold of 500 split amongst 5 to get an extra 100 gold per person here. Interesting. Lucian going to steal as much of this jungle as possible. Very good job. They might want to take this red buff, but Warwick ends up coming through. They do see the teleport. Warwick knows that they're near him. He sees both wards, and he's going to clear them. A little bit sketchy. They don't really know where Vi is at the moment. Vi is sitting in topside here with a pink ward in that bush. All right, they do have topside here, very warded. You can see here, pink ward here, a blue far side ward here, another pink ward here, as well as Scuttle on topside. Team 36 is going to go ahead and look for this top lane tower here, it seems. With the whole team rotating, we do have Mordekaiser sitting in base. The W does land from the Kaisa. This Vi ends up going in. The fight takes place. Leona ults. Warwick is getting stuck here. Warwick ends up flashing. Ults out, but misses. The kill going over to the Camille. Nautilus also falling. Akali ends up getting caught in the E of Veigar. Veigar ends up getting saved somewhat. Veigar is still gonna die. Fucking what's this guy's name? Mordekaiser ends up taking down the Camille through the ulti, but ends up dying regardless. Almost. This is they're snowballing here. They're snowballing very hard. This Akali is left, right, and center, making plays. The Vi as well. This dive comp is very difficult to deal with for team 36 here. But they did end up taking this this top inhibitor. Top lane is going to be very difficult to deal with going forward. Gino is playing as Gino does, going for kills 24/7. Again, they're going to look for this Lucian here. I'm not so sure why they're looking for this Lucian. Kaisa should be top lane here, trying to get this wave. This wave is going to end up pushing into the base. Is Mordekaiser going to catch it? It seems so. This Warwick will not let go. Fuck it. No, he sniffs but doesn't find anyone. Oh, he's still running. He's still... No. He's going to keep looking. Akali is waiting next to the Lucian. He ends up looking for it. Gets caught out. Gets ulted by the Lucian. Will he die? He ults onto the Lucian but dies anyways. I'm not so sure what we're looking for here. Anyways, moving over, we have Dragon not spawning quite yet. Nautilus might get caught out here. The BM going over to Akali here. From Akali, excuse me. We do have this third dragon of the game. Again, the Hextech soul will be very important, especially going over to Team Void. Team Void gets the third dragon of the game. Going to be quite good for that burst damage going over. Very interesting, very interesting. They put Gino in Diamond Ascendant lobby. They put quite a few people in down in the Senate lobby. Camille finally does have the Tiamat here with the Ravenous Hydra. She ends up getting ulted in on. Kai'Sa's gonna go ahead and auto. I'm not so sure what the salty is. Vi ends up flashing over the wall, ults the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa ends up flashing out. Will she end up dying? She dies over to the Akali. The Akali ults in. Vi ends up queuing in. The Akali ends up killing the Veigar here. Warwick going down to the ultimate, going over with the Mordekaiser, getting onto the Lucian. Lucian ends up flashing, but dies anyways. Flashes a little bit too late and gets hit by the Q over on Mordekaiser. The redemption coming in here. Okay, there's a redemption. All right, sure. Nautilus is the only one alive for your Team 36 here. I'm not so sure what's going to end up happening here. Vi and Camille are going to seem to want to duo this Baron. They do have enough damage, I think so. Yes, they do have more than enough damage. Akali can end up taking this this inhib. They have double inhib taken down. You can see here this inhibitor here is just over halfway spawned. Kai'Sa is pinging for this Nautilus to go in. Ends up stopping the teleport. The ulti goes through the exhaust as well. And they end up seeing the Akali, and she goes down. Shut down. Going over to the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa ends up getting another 416 extra gold. Well done. Warwick is going to go ahead and attempt to clear. What is Warwick building at the moment? Warwick has 2 items to the Vi's 3. Down. I'm so sorry. Warwick is 2 and 11 down 100 CS. This is going to be very, very difficult for Team 36 to come back. Team 36 have 36 skills? No, that's Team Void. Team Void has 36 skills, just to flex on Team 36. Red team has control of this map, absolutely. They have pink wards deep, very deep into the jungle here of blue side. Warwick finally finding one of them. Vi's gonna look for the scuttle here on top side, so they have a little bit more vision as well. They do have supers spawning in on mid and top here, so this is gonna be very difficult for them. But if they can't look to end this game quickly, this Veigar is going to scale. This Kai'Sa is going to scale. This Mordekaiser is going to scale. It's going to get very difficult for them. It's going to get very, very difficult for them. Sure, Habibi, sure. We do have the ult going over from the Warwick. Warwick ends up dashing out. Anyways, walking out, excuse me. The Akali dashes out. Will the Vi get caught? Vi ends up getting caught here. The ulti does not go off by the Mordekaiser for some reason. Morty finally ends up ulting. We have Camille looking to end the game here. Will she end up doing it? Vi, excuse me, not Vi. Kai'Sa ends up backing, gets ulted by the Camille, dies anyways. Camille does not end up getting the kill here. Now, we mustn't forget these Nexus towers do end up respawning. Warwick is going to end up getting caught out by the Akali. Will he die? Warwick ends up dying. Veigar is the only one alive. Both Nexus towers dead. Lucian and Leon end up getting both bot tower and inhib. Final tower has fallen on Nexus. Will they be able to end the game? Leon is just fucking face tanking this Veigar. And game 1 going over to Team Void. Wow, they ended up really playing that comp well. Incredible gameplay here. Wow. We're gonna have to end up making a new one here. This is really, really good. Good job going over to Team Team Void there. So let's go ahead and invite everyone back here. Sorry guys, we'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and join the teams here real quick, invite everyone. Guys, I sent out oh, I am muted completely, excuse me. Let's try that again. Guys, I sent out some invites. Please invite everyone on your teams and reassign yourself. Team 36, you are now on team 2.
Oh.
So please join the other team. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, wait.
Guys, you are now team 1, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good job, guys. Guys, well done. You ended up winning that game with the dive comp. Wow, incredible. Guys, you're fucking disgusting. Good job. You ended up steamrolling them, snowballing so hard. The Vi jungle, whoever Vi, where are you at? Are you here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Vi,
I'm
good
here.
job. You it wasn't looking great in the first few levels with Warwick diving Camille. Camille, are you okay? How do you feel after that?
I guess that what we
I'm joking, sir.
It's okay. It's okay. Getting dove top lane, both flashes going over, but it's okay. Well done, guys. Good job. How are you feeling going into game 2?
So exciting.
Hell yeah. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you.
So exciting.
Well done, guys. I'm looking for another exciting game there. Good job. Let's keep the momentum going. You guys can do this. Guys, what happened?
Sorry, my bad.
Gino.
I mean,
Gino.
I,
Farm, brother. Farm. Stop going for kills.
I mean, what I can do? I'm
Farm!
confident what I can do.
Farm!
What I can
Stop
do.
going. Farm!
Oh man.
The only thing I can kill is Camille, bro.
Stop trying to kill. Farm. But it's okay. Gino, it's okay. It's okay. I believe in you. You can do it. Just look to get some more farm on you. The Vi had 100 CS up on you, Habibi. You need to focus on getting on farming, okay? But good dive on top lane. That was a really good. I did not expect you to flash that wall and kill the Camille on top lane on level 3. That was exciting. Guys, good job. Bot lane,
Thank you.
good job. You guys were 4-0. Actually, no, you were 4-2. Excuse me, in the first few levels, but ended up losing that lead. It's okay, guys. You just have to play it slow. If they end up playing a comp like that again, you have to go much slower, guys. But I think you guys can do it. Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and go over to game 2. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nó đang chửi nhau rồi.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're gonna go ahead
Absolutely.
and go over to game 2 then. Guys, before we fully hop over to game 2, I'd like to introduce my my second-hand man, caster number 2, Mr. Yeet.
Yo,
in.
yo, yo.
There you go. How's it going, Habibi? Can you keep talking so I can adjust the audio real quick?
Yeah, I'm very excited to cast the game too.
There you
Yeah,
go.
the first game won, I think.
You think? I'm listening.
I
Very interesting.
think the team 2 did a very good job at their dive team. The Vi and the Akali comp worked so well.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
better than the Veigar and the Warwick.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
very
hoping
easier to play.
absolutely. I'm hoping that we end up getting a little bit of a better composition going over to Team 36 here in
because-
game 2.
To my perspective, the first game, the team 1, they picked a little bit like individual.
Yes, very
Yeah.
much so. Yeah, so that's Team
Yeah.
36. Team 36 will
And-
end up picking second here. We have just started. Do you want me to share my screen here real quick so we're looking at the same exact thing?
Okay.
Okay. So pick and ban phase. We do have the Victor going over again to Team Void here. I'm curious to see if they end up picking a dive comp again. Now that we know that they can play that Akali, that assassin mid laner, as well as the dive jungle with the Vi. I'd love
so
to see.
they have they
Mm.
have to learn from the mistakes.
Yes, they do end up
that
banning the
they-
Akali anyways. Going over to Team
They
36
should,
as well.
yeah. They shouldn't have played the individual com like the before, and yeah, I
Absolutely.
think they will work well.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the second band, they will also went to Talia for the jungle or mid.
Could be for
Yeah.
both now, since Talil was changed sometime this year, I think, or maybe earlier last year, to have that AoE queue again. But I haven't really seen many Talia jungles. Have you seen anything going over on that aspect?
Yeah, from the recent meta, Talia is pretty strong in mid lane because
Yeah.
she can roam like very strong with her ulti.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
and
would be
they
interesting to see
ban
some cross map
Yorick.
ults. if they end up doing that dive comp again, would be cool to see a Galio top maybe, instead of a split pusher or another dive character similar to Camille here. So we do have the Yorick ban again on Team 36 here. Would love to see what ends up getting banned. They banned the Aatrox again, but the top laner of Team 36 does not play Aatrox.
Because maybe they're scared.
Maybe, and the Darius getting banned. Okay, sure, fair enough. If they're not comfortable playing against that, it seems like they might go for another dive comp here with the Rakan. Would love to see if that Zaya
First
gets
pick
picked as well.
Rakan. First pick Rakan thì sẽ có thể là một cặp đôi Rakan và Saya.
You tell them.
Pretty strong. Pretty strong.
Love to see what ends up getting counterpicked here. I'm not so sure if they're going to go for the bot lane
Say
pick.
là
They will. Yunara getting picked. Exciting.
Yunara.
Exciting. Would love to see this.
Yunara in recent patches she's pretty strong. Yeah, I
Yunara?
think she's pretty strong. Yes.
Has Yunara changed recently?
No, she hasn't has much change, but I think she's still pretty strong. In she can almost play like in every comp.
Okay.
Control
Ooh, with the Thresh is going to be very exciting to watch. Thresh is very
Okay.
good into Rakan. Thresh can stop Rakan W on both the Q and the E. But would love to see what ends up going over. I'm not sure if they're going to look to pick the ADC just yet. They will pick the Kai'Sa. Okay, Kai'Sa Rakan is fine. I think there might be a few better stuff going over, but it might go over, yes, with another poke character is what I was going to say, and the Jace does end up getting picked here. Would love to see if they end up going for...
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Garen.
what?
Garen. Oh, interesting.
Garen getting
Yeah,
picked.
so... No, just keep saying.
I'm so overwhelmed. No, sorry. What the fuck am I watching? You know what? The top laner on Team 36, the one that just picked Garen, is actually a Shen main. So I'm not so sure why he's not just playing Shen.
He's
Shen is
very confident with Garen. Maybe he's going for face rush. Garen.
Ooh, face rush Garen into a Jace? I'm not so sure.
Yeah,
the ban on
maybe.
the
Over
Katarina, that's a pretty good ban there. They know that the mid laner of Team Void is pretty confident on these assassin characters with the Akali pick from last game. So
Yeah, but still, Jace into Garen is a very easy matchup for Jace, and he's a very quite scaling champion also. Jace. LeBlanc.
Yeah, not so sure on that front, but the poke damage going over from Team Void is going to be pretty disgusting. I'd love to see something with a little bit more sustain going over to Team 36 here. To something to either they need some kind of sustain or something very hardcore dive. Are the only two things that make sense to take care of this poke comp here.
So the what comp here has both AD support and top. Now we only have mid lanes and jungle, and I think jungle for Team Void they also have to be a diver. It's like a Wukong or I don't know, Xin-Zhao. Oh, Xin-Zhao has been banned. Yeah, maybe Wukong is.
Actually, I think the opposite. Picking something like a tank character here to help peel for the poke. Yeah, to help
tank, maybe Trundle. Yeah, Trundle is very meta right now.
Ooh, Trundle might be very good here actually into this comp.
What?
Yeah, that's something.
Who's gonna be the mid lane? Garen?
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure.
Or maybe set mid.
With the Yasuo going over with the W on the Rakan could be very interesting to see what ends up happening there. Mr. is the ADC, so he's going to take that Kai'Sa. So they're going to look to pick a jungler here again. Something with some kind of knockup, maybe a Maokai could be fine. But I really think they need some kind of tank. But with this Yasuo, not so sure what they end up picking here. Lee Sin ends up getting picked over. This seems like a very... With the Nidalee. Okay, I'm so lost. Nidalee, I can see it working with the Garen heals. So Nidalee can support both the Set, the Garen, and the Yunara with the E. The E ends up giving attack speed as well as a heal. So I could see
Yeah,
it
but
working.
But the thing is, Team Void has lack of like a AP champion, and that is the very huge question mark for them.
If I'm not mistaken, Yunara can go a hybrid build, no?
No, I mean the team for Yasuo, Jace, and
Oh
whatever,
yeah, that's
whatever.
Team Void.
Yes, Team Void.
Yeah, so who's the mid laner? Chad is asking. I think Garen.
Yeah, I think Garen is mid lane and Zed is top. But to let the Garen versus Yasuo, so Garen is a little bit more counterplay to Yasuo because he has the Q, the silence. Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, let's see. They both bring ignites.
Oh, wow! They
They both
switched.
bring ignites.
Hold on. ADC from last game on Team 36 ends up going jungle Nidalee this time, leaving the other
Oh.
Emerald player to take ADC. And they let they took Gino off of jungle and put him in support. And they put the 2 gold players in solo lanes. That seems fine. Fair enough.
Okay, welcome to the game.
What
Right
the?
now.
They have no trust in Gino. It seems.
Pause.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go ahead and join the call and see what's going on. Hello, hello, hello.
One guy goes to WC.
Ah, okay.
Got it. Oh.
Okay, guys.
Lên kiếm
Hey, guys.
không thì thợ thì lên
Someone,
khiên.
someone went to the bathroom, so just give them a couple minutes and we'll start the game soon, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. We're back. I'm not able to move the camera at all, so that's unfortunate. Fun. We can look to spectate here, so we do have that Garen mid. Oh, Garen is back. Okay, well, it started. That was a quick as fuck bathroom break. Goddamn. So I'd love to
They're
see what ends up
very
happening
eager.
here with the Garen Yasuo matchup. Let me fix this scoreboard here real quick. There we go. Really gonna throw
So,
that
yeah.
Q, ends up missing. Yeah, I'm excited to see what ends up happening. This is gonna be very interesting comp. They do have a lot of, like you said, a lot of AD damage on Team Void, right?
Yeah, to my experience, Garen is kind of counter Yasuo because the first thing, Garen is pretty much like tankier than Yasuo. And second one, the Garen's kit is very easy to play. Just Q in and press E, and then you take like half of your opponent's HP. Yeah, and he also has face rush. That's a very good point for
Ooh.
Garen to like mobilize and anything.
Listen
And
is
to the
Listen's gonna get chunked here. Sorry, just to cut you off here. Listen gets chunked and is gonna make his way all the way over to red. He's gonna start that a little bit later. Nidalee gonna throw that Q over. Nice. Ends up slowing that down. Leeson starts Raptors with E. Right? Yes, Leeson does have E. Starts Raptors there. Cool. Yeah. So the lanes to look for here. We're gonna look for this mid lane. I think top lane here, Jace is gonna bully this set quite a bit, unless he gets caught by the E. What the hell? Oh, he went E first as well. I'm so sorry. Hold on. There's a fight happening here. Barrier going over to the Yunara. Yunara ends up autoing. Miking having the flash there. I'm assuming the Q got thrown out by... Yeah, he got caught in the Q. Wow. But they do have the barrier and the ignite, as well as the flash going over to the support on the enemy team. Will they get engaged? And the flash having to go over to the thresh here.
Ooh, first blood on the mid lane.
I did not even notice. Wow, first blood going over to mid lane. Both of them using flash and the ignite going over from the Yasuo there.
Well, I guess my perspective is wrong, though.
I think it's gonna take some time. The thing is, Yasuo doesn't really need to throw his Q to do damage. Again, his all auto attack based, and he does have that lethal tempo. So longer trades are very difficult for the Garen here. Would love to see how this is being played out too, so we can watch this for a little bit. Oh, a little bit of a trade happening down here. All right, ain't nothing happening. What the hell? When I look away, now they're gonna fight. Looking over at bot, Kai'Sa getting caught out by the Q. I don't think Hansel has enough HP to take this fight. Yunar is gonna end up throwing a few more autos, but ends up dying. The barrier gets called out on Kai'Sa.
Trade? Get a trade.
Oh, we have a fight taking place here. Hyba, are you watching stream? Or you're watching Discord? Oh, sorry, I'm not streaming again.
Oh.
Here, I'm showing on Discord so you see at the same time as me.
Okay.
Nidalee and Lee Sin taking over the fight on the top lane here. The scuttle goes over to the Nidalee. To the Lee Sin. Lee Sin ends up getting it.
Combo cầu sấm của nó tốc hơi lỗi. Vị trí của dây nhưng mà Lee Sin trong rừng rất khỏe nha, đầu game rất khỏe, không ngán ai cả.
Yeah, although he started a little bit less HP.
He's not afraid of anyone.
Yeah, not at all. Interesting. Starting with the Raptors here too.
Lee Sin đang có. He's pathing down to the bot lane to get a second scuttle, I guess, or no.
It seems like he's going for that those Krugs down here. Chad is also saying that pre-level 6 Yasuo is in favor instead of the Garen. But I think Yasuo just wins 90% of the time anyways. Yasuo's going to get collapsed on here. The gank coming through. Yasuo's going to keep walking through the tower here. Where the fuck is he going? Ends up walking through, and Garen prefers taking the wave instead of the kill, and that's fine. Fair enough. The Q landing over on the Yasuo.
Solo
and Nidalee
Q
gets the kill.
Yes.
The assist. Not solo. The assist goes over to the Garen. I would love to see the CS difference in mid lane here. We do have 15 to 32. Same as bot lane with almost a 20. Well, it's now about a 10 CS difference, 14 CS difference. At least I'm going to take this this Ocean. What do you think the Ocean? What do you think the Dragon Soul is going to be this game?
Dragon
to have a fight taking place in top lane. Sorry, you were saying?
Dòng nước. Ocean Soul. The second one maybe the I guess this is.
Ooh, the flash. Hold on, sorry, flash going in. The auto attack, the ignite, but does that kill? The last tick of ignite kills. Solo kill going over to the scientist. Set getting the kill in top lane. Wow. Man, these games are so aggressive.
Hell yeah.
Nidalee looking for a gank here in bot lane. The hook lands on the.
I'm sorry.
We do have 1 HP. Yunara flashes in and autos gets the kill. Incredible. They're gonna have to push this wave though. Nidalee needs to help push this wave.
Lại có solo kill ở mid.
Again?
Có vẻ là mid ở team Garen đang hơi khó thở rồi. Hơi khó thở với con Yasuo này rồi.
Yep.
Mặc dù bị ganh khá là nhiều lần nhưng mà Yasuo vẫn rất tự tin và vẫn solo kill được Garen. Vẫn ở lại chọc được một quy vào người của Nidalee nữa. Rất tự tin. Thì ăn một hit trụ. Né được cái lao đấy. Cũng không làm gì được. Lee Sin đang có một tình huống cắm mắt vào red để kiểm tra thông tin xem là red của địch đã có chưa và quay lại ăn cua ở khu vực bờ sông trên. Top lên thì vẫn là thế đẩy về Jace mà thôi. Đợi thế tay dài. Nhưng mà solo kill khi mà để Còn set mà bắt được thì chắc chắn sẽ là rất là áp lực, nhưng mà đã có một tình huống cover ở trên đây rồi. Cover từ Lee Sin, kích được tăng tốc pha. Lee Sin đang có một tình huống cướp bãi đá ở khu vực trên top này. Và một vài phút nữa thì mục tiêu sẽ set ra mà thôi. Đang có một vài tình huống ping là muốn đánh ở đây của Lee Sin.
If you can check over here in top lane, the set will get collapsed on here. Jace ends up getting very low here.
Và đó là
Ulti goes off, Scientist with the kill. Lee Sin's gonna look to trade this. The kill going over to Lee Sin. Lee Sin needs to push this. They do not have TP on top lane here. He does have the Tiamat, so this is gonna be quite quick. Wow. Well, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay, I thought he was getting low. Excuse me. Oh, hold on. Fight here going over with Lee Sin and Nidalee. Nidalee does have the upper hand here. Lee Sin doesn't have the ulti. The Q ends up missing over on the Nidalee, but she's looking for a on all-in anyways. She flashes in. Flash going over from the Lee Sin. She ends up missing the second Q. Lee Sin makes it out. Wow, very, very close. Nidalee almost had that. I don't know. She needed to land the Q for her to look to flash in there. And she ends up going for the Void Grubs here. Jace is going to end up peeking it. They did see her on the scuttle, I'm assuming. The smite, they end up taking one Void Grub. There's a fight happening in bot lane. Is anything happening? They're just kiting each other here. Exhaust going over from the from Rakan. Wow. Ooh. Man, I wanna catch one of these fights in mid lane, but I'm not having an option or an opportunity, excuse me. Oh, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. The all-in going over from the Yasuo does not end up ulting that. Q's over on the Garen. Yasuo's gonna get collapsed on the flash Q. The ignite going off. He ends up ulting the Garen. Garen's very low HP. Ult! And does he survive? No, the ignite going over to the Yasuo, getting the kill. Wow, but Garen does finally get that kill trade on him. You can see here he is 1 and 3. Lee Sin in the meantime taking a double Void Grub here. Wow. Look how the tables have turned, but he's still 30 CS down on the Garen. The hook landing on that Rakan. Rakan ended up going in, ulting both. The ignite going off, barrier taking place on the Yunara. Yunara does not end up dying and does not get the kill on the Rakan. Almost a play happening, almost. Oh, they're looking to stay because Nidalee's end up coming down. He throws the lantern.
Vẫn đang muốn đánh.
Yep.
Dính W. Lao đến nhưng mà không trúng rồi.
The ulti going in.
Lao. Dính lao là xong rồi. Mạng dành cho support.
Ends up dying anyways.
Chơi rất là hổ báo, mặc dù được biết có thông tin của Nidalee ở đó nhưng mà anh ta vẫn lao vào.
Did they have info that she's there?
Yes.
From where?
Nearly thorough kill.
And they still ended up ulting in. Let me see. Maybe they're desperate at this point. No, they're not desperate. They're even in everything. I don't know why they decided to go in. Dragon going over here. Guys, make your guess in chat as to what the soul will be. I'm thinking it's gonna be the mountain one.
Oh, this is the cloud one.
Ooh, you're right. Cloud's going over. Oh, a dive taking place in top lane. The flash taking place. The ulti goes over from the Set. Set is going to continue just walking over for some reason. There's only one minion left. Yeah, this is not happening. Will he die? Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's dead.
Nidalee's gonna get seen out by the Lee Sin. Wow, this is not fun for this Jace. We did expect Jace to win this lane too. But he's not really respecting the all-in from the Set.
Also the heal from Nidalee is very crucial for Set in the previous part.
Sure,
he
but
almost died to the turret.
Absolutely. Good catch on that. Nidalee ends up stealing the blue buff from Lee Sin here, so he's down that. He's gonna look to clear his wolves and Grump here in shame. Nidalee is doing her job. Oh. Yeah, gonna pause the game there. Okay.
Connected.
Okay. We're resuming the game. Is he even back?
Oh, bot is having a fight. Oh,
Was in the middle of a fight. The Q is thrown but misses. Yunara dies over to the Kaisa here, as well as the the flash. Why would we? All right. Listen, I'm just as lost as you guys.
You paused in the middle of the fight.
We need to. The oh, hold on. Nidalee is gonna throw that Q. The Q lands. She waits for the W of Rakan. The flash going over on the Kaisa, but ends up dying anyways, as well as the kill going over from Rakan. Wow,
Yeah,
Lee Sin ends up going bot too.
Nidalee is so patient. She wait for the Rakan W to land first, and then she's jump in and get the kill from the ADC.
And to think
Also,
that she was
she-
playing ADC last game instead of jungle. Ooh, the Q landing from the Thresh onto the Lee Sin. Lee Sin ends up getting slowed by the Glacial Augment. Doesn't seem like they're able to get much off that, though. Lee Sin ends up going back. They do stop him from taking the blue buff, though, so that's really good. Top lane is already on two plates left. And Garen ended up getting a plate on mid. They do trade Yasuo top lane. Let's see what ends up
Đổ lên và
happening.
đang có định muốn đánh nhau. Ulti được trả ra hủy diệt đấu trường. Lốc đã có nhưng mà Yasuo lại không ulti lại. EW lại. Vâng, và sẽ là solo kill dành cho Yasuo mà thôi.
Yasuo was very patient on that ulti, eh?
Yeah.
Set didn't wait till he had full stack for the W. Could have been a game changer there. He needed to kite that out a little bit more. They're gonna lose this top tower, I'm assuming, if nobody ends up going top. A fight taking place in bot lane. The ulti with the Rakan going in. Ulti of Thresh slowing down the Kaisa, but does not make a difference. The flash going over. Nidalee ends up getting the support. There's still two left. AD and jungle. AD on jungle on both sides. AD drops. Nidalee misses
W
the Q.
trúng. Wow. Triple kill dành cho Nidalee.
Nidalee is 6-1 at the
Game này vẫn
moment.
rất căng nha. It's very like balanced games right now.
Oh, Nidalee might
Đang
have
có
caught
một
out.
chạm mặt ở đây.
Ain't nobody give a fuck. Nidalee makes her way out. Again, it doesn't matter how many kills at the moment, as long as Set and Garen end up buying that Thornmail and
Ooh,
hold on,
flash.
fight going in. The flash, but I don't think they get anything off this.
Garen hơi vội rồi. This Garen is a little bit rush. Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems.
He's too excited. He doesn't have an item yet. 15 minutes into the game. He ended up building full boots first. That's 600 gold on that upgrade. There's a fight taking place in top lane here. Hold on. He has lethal tempo stacked. There's not much he can do. The ulti going over.
Ooh. He lost the fight because he hasn't been back to the base to get his item. Now he has Stride Breaker. The thing is very different. Yeah.
True, I didn't notice he had Stride yet. This dragon is going to end up spawning. We have Cloud Drake coming over here. Nidalee is topside, but I think she's going to reset and look to come back bot lane here. Nope, hold on. They're looking for something here in top. Anyways, with Lee Sin on bot side, they're playing on different sides of the map, it seems. They need to make a play on this Rift Herald now, because Lee Sin's starting the dragon as well. Yeah, this is good on their part. It's a good trade.
Garen cũng đã có được trụ một ở khu vực mid và cũng đã có được tầm nhìn dễ dàng hơn dành cho cả hai đội khu vực mid này rồi. Cũng sẽ chỉ là một pha đổi mục tiêu mà thôi. Nhưng mà bên đội xanh có được cái linh hồn rồng bản lề sẽ làm áp lực rất lớn và đang có đánh nhau ở dưới này. Không, mình cũng quyết định là không lao vào. Chỉ là dừng lại ở việc là trao đổi vài chiêu thức mà thôi.
Mid lane tower dropping, by the way, and over to the Yasuo. Yasuo's very rich right now. Does he have 2 items yet? No, almost there. Ooh, the Nidalee spear
Một
landing.
pha
Nidalee
lao
ends up
trúng.
jumping in.
Rất đau nha. Nearly đánh rất đau nha. Và một cắm kiếm là đi và đến một Demacia, và đó là một mạng dành cho Garen. Pha đánh khá ẩu đến từ Yasuo khi mà để chúng lao từ Nearly ở pha đó. Garen đơn giản chỉ là quy lên và cắm kiếm vào đầu thôi. Kéo không trúng rồi. Án tử không trúng. Bot lane này thì vẫn đang rất là 50-50 nha, nhưng mà Nearly đang có một tình huống đang muốn hướng xuống và đánh nhau ở khu vực bot lane này. Kéo vẫn là không trúng. Có một con mắt tím và đã quét được ra rồi. Vẫn chưa biết là có thông tin Nearly đang muốn cover. Chắc chắn thì Lee Sin không thể nào làm gì được set thôi. Sẽ quay trở lại ăn rừng của mình thôi. Trên top thì Jace và Garen vẫn đang farm hòa với nhau. Không có gì cả.
I think they might look for a dive here in bot lane.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Q is not
Xuất hiện
yet
hoành tráng.
reset.
Ulti được đưa ra. Kéo lại trượt. In the recent queues, he has missed 3 queues consecutives.
Oh. Ooh!
Ooh!
I did not expect that one to land.
Win.
Let's be honest.
Wow.
Ooh, talk about missing
Lands
Qs.
again.
Ends up landing one. They don't have the ulti over on the Rakan. Rakan ends up falling. Ulti going over from the set. Set ends up Wing, killing the Yasuo. Teleport coming in from the Jace. The Thresh fucking driving. Vroom, vroom. Boom. Lands onto the Jace. Jace ends up having to flash out. Jace ends up dying to the Yunara W. The Q missing over than the Nidalee. Nidalee's going to end up looking for a little bit more. Her Q's up again. She ends up missing again. Thresh just going for it. Thresh throws the Q. Talk about missing Qs. It lands. Does he live? He dies. Sacrifice for the team of 4 for 1. 5 for 1. The ace going over to team 36. Holy shit. Talk about missing Qs. He made up for it.
Yep, absolutely.
That was a 4 versus 5 and they still lost. Wow.
Yeah, the thing is, makes the difference here is the Nidalee.
Yeah,
The
Nidalee ends up getting the kill on
everything.
Actually, the set ulti taking in the taking out the Yasuo out of the fight.
Quy vào câm lặng quay sát thương là quá nhiều. Lướt lên, lốc trượt, bật W để giảm một chút đam. Thiêu đốt từ Garen. Quy vào câm lặng, quay E sát thương là quá nhiều. Liệu có một tình huống ulti hay không? Không được rồi. Nếu như đó là một tình huống R vào người Yasuo sớm hơn thì có lẽ sẽ là một solo kill mà thôi. Nhưng mà có vẻ như Garen đã chậm tay mất một nhịp. Wow.
Almost. And he didn't have flash to dodge or anything. They're gonna look over for this Atachan here on bot side. With Lee Sin on top side of the map, he has no idea this is taking place. He's not even gonna look for it. Absolutely clueless. Lee Sin has no idea, no vision here for them to even
Yeah, when they have the Atachan, every kills they get will worth so much more. And now they're snowballing very hard. With the
19. You can see here there's a 6,000 almost. Actually, well, 5,000 gold. Well, maybe a little bit less now. 4,000 gold difference, 3,000 gold difference. But still.
Đừng có mid ở đây. AC bật cổng lên, đá về.
Wow.
Cứu Jace. Liệu có cứu được hay không? Đây vẫn sẽ là người chạy được mà thôi. But look at the turrets. They have equal turrets 4 to 4.
Yeah, but it's not really even because this tower is unprotected completely with no mid tower to protect it. No double mid tower's gone. This tower is gonna fall. Kaisa gonna get that tower there. They need to end up looking for just group and look to poke, and then finally go in with the Rakan. I'm curious to see if she's building any kind of AP. No, on the Kaisa. No, not at all.
Yeah, the poke from blue team is mainly from Jace, but now Jace is like pretty weak.
Yep, it's totally
0-4,
fine. They end up getting the Dragon Soul though. I don't think Team 36 has enough time. Dragon Soul fully going over. There's not enough time. Hold on, Nidalee ends up landing a Q. Chunks the Lee Sin. She might get caught out by the Yasuo. Yasuo's gonna end up trying to no-scope her. The ignite goes off. Garen might get caught out. Flashes out. Set is still stacking his W. He's very close to stacking it. He ends up throwing the W out. The flash going over on the Rakan. No kills going over to either side here. Except, actually, hold on. I'm so sorry. Thresh?
Yeah.
Thresh died where? Thresh died here. What the hell?
Got caught.
Alright, sure. Oh, Garen is lagging his fucking balls off. Let me pause real quick. I'm gonna be right back and go over and talk to the talk over to Garen. Hey.
Hey.
Garen, how's your internet?
He's been kind of high, bro.
Is
Garen ping kind of high.
yeah, just let me know when it's lower again.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
got it.
I think it's fixed now.
It's okay?
Yeah, I think it's
it's
okay.
Okay. We're gonna
Just for a
start soon.
moment.
Okay, we're gonna start the game again, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yo.
Gonna resume that game there. The really high ping going over on the Garen. The Garen apparently has been lagging quite a bit throughout the game. So that might explain quite a bit why he's not been able to make these plays.
Stream, please.
Oh, sorry. Lily ends up stealing the blue. Will she get caught out? She flashes out. Will the Lee Sin Q? The Lee Sin Q hits. She ends up Zhonya.
2 đánh 3. Ui, một tình huống đá 2 người. Tình huống đá Garen lại dính vào người của Diali và gây được rất nhiều sát thương, và nó sẽ là double kill dành cho Lee Sin mà thôi. Và còn tình huống mid thì sao? Mid đang có một tình huống flash lên. Vâng, có vẻ như là bao nhiêu lợi thế Diali giành lại cũng đã trở về thế cân bằng rồi. It's equal now. He just got caught like
A 3,000 gold
for
lead
no
to
reason.
even.
Yeah.
Very sad, but it's okay. Now that the inhib here has dropped, Yunara has the Runan's Hurricane, so she's gonna get a lot of farm here. She's just gonna keep scaling. They don't want to lose the second inhib here. If they do lose both inhibs, it's gonna be very difficult for them. Yeah, they end up leaving that. They're pinging hardcore. There's no need to end up looking for another fight here. Kaisa is bot side here. Kaisa is not even taking part in these fights.
Từ một cái thế đang hơn từ 3 đến 4k tiền, bây giờ lại thua rồi. Khá là khó dành cho đội đỏ, nhưng mà vẫn có thể chơi được bởi vì Yunara vẫn đang rất là xanh và vẫn có thể bắn được.
It's not even. They're down 2k now officially.
Yeah.
At least I'm gonna look for the back
Yeah,
here reset.
The thing is, they let the blue team had the dragon so very easily. I don't get it.
Yep.
They should have, like, they have the upper hand, so they should like control all over the dragon spit, so they
Yep.
can like.
But they'd lost the top and mid prio, so they had to catch the waves there. They didn't have an opportunity to even go for Dragon. If they went to contest Dragon, the other team can just go push top lane, mid lane, and get towers and inhibs.
Yeah, you can see all the top jungle. They have so many like blue team's eye. They got control so
Yeah.
much.
Here, even behind the red buff. Ooh, hold on. Thresh going in. Thresh throwing in the ultimate. Thresh will fall. The ult from Rakan. The redemption going in. Garen is trying to do something here. Will the ulti go off onto the Yasuo? Yasuo doesn't die. He survives from the shield on ultimate. Zun is going over on the Nidalee. Nidalee ends up falling as well. Set is the only one alive now. I think they're going to look to end the game here. Kaisa's going to look to end. She's pushing. Set ends up dying. Team 36 going down. Void. Wow. Explosive fights here.
Pha quét sạch, và đây sẽ là game thứ 2 thôi. Sẽ là một game win dành cho team Void mà thôi. Còn từ một cái thế mà đang dẫn tiền và có rất nhiều lợi thế nhưng mà họ lại để tụt mất sau con rồng thứ tư. Một pha để mất rồng, linh hồn rồng khá là khó hiểu trong khi họ đang có lợi thế rất lớn.
Wow, how disrespectful. Killing her in base, but giving her an extra 2 kills. They're
Yeah.
not trying to end the game here. Garen is going to try to go onto this Kaisa. She's just getting kited out. They're not ending. Why didn't they end? Okay, no, sure. To each their own. Ends up getting caught out. The W goes off. The flash from the Kaisa. So they didn't end the game just for Kaisa to waste flash and then is going to die anyways? Or what's going on? Just need that Nidalee Q to hit. Nidalee ends up going for the Lee Sin instead. Kaisa makes it out. The Baron is spawned here. They can't go for these. Wow, he didn't get he didn't get seen by the by the plant. Yeah, if they get the thing is, if Team 36 ends up going for the Baron, hold on. Yasuo's gonna get caught out here, silenced by the Garen. The Q goes off. He doesn't ulti on the Nidalee.
Ooh. The mortal reminder saved him from the Garen's ulti.
He's just out. Mortal reminder.
And just like that,
Immortal Shilbo, you mean?
Shilbo.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot. They got mortal reminder and immortal. What the fuck?
They all sound the goddamn same.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah, yeah.
Just gonna look for they're gonna look for this Elder Soul, Elder Dragon here. We'll have to see what ends up
Yeah,
happening.
this is very, very crucial for both of the team. This could be a game changer. This dragon could be a game changer, but Kaiser is going to end the game, and they don't know about it. 5 people are here.
Oh, they pinged it. They pinged it. They know.
Yeah, they know now.
They know. They're
Kaiser
looking
just
the back
need
here.
to walk in. Just don't let them back.
Find ends up going through. There's nothing they can do, and the game ends over.
Yeah.
Kaiser pushing. Listen, there's nothing they can do once those Nexus towers fall. Absolutely nothing they can do.
GG.
Team Void with the win, 2-0. Wow, wow, wow. Let me just do this here. Team Void wins the game. Excellent performance from Team Void. Honestly, I thought Team 36 had a chance.
Yep.
But it seems like no. Let's go ahead and talk to Team Void. We'll be right back. Congratulations,
Hello.
Team Void. What the hell? Guys, you're fucking disgusting. What the hell? Yasuo. Left, right, and center, dodging, no scoping. Lee Sin. Lee Sin might not be looking at the map, but goddamn, are you making some plays? Good job, guys. Well done. What do you guys have to say for yourselves after 2 wins in a row under 30 minutes, both games? How do you guys feel?
Great.
Awesome. That's an actually a great comment. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Guys, please wait here for another 5 more minutes. I'll be right back. I'm just going to talk to the enemy team, and I'll be right back. I'm going to take your QR codes. So just please wait for me, and I'll be right back. Thank you. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. What?
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 What? What you mean? What you mean? What?
What happened?
I cannot say anything, bro. I do my best. I do my best at the set, bro. I can do anything, bro.
Guys, Set, you did very wow. I'm impressed. You guys did quite well. Over on the sides, a couple of very weird fights to take. Garen might have been lagging. Was difficult in mid lane to watch that take place. Nidalee, hold on, Ling, you fucking disgusting. Going left, right, and center. These Qs landing from, throwing them from Kazakhstan, landing here in Vietnam. Excellent shots. Wow. Out jungling, honestly, Lee Sin in that last game. I was very surprised that you guys switched. Why did you guys end up switching Ling to jungle and then Gino to support?
It's just a random thinking about the jungle last game, I think.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, we have to change when the previous kind of bad or something.
Mm. Yeah, no, that's fine.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we try our best.
Gino, good job. There was one of those fights I saw you throw 500 Qs and every one of them hit. It was disgusting. Well done. But yeah, good job, guys.
I do my best.
Yeah, good job. Good job. Nice try.
Not my fault. Not my
Yeah.
fault.
No, good job, guys. You guys did well. Congratulations. All right, guys, we're gonna end up closing out the stream here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you all to those who joined. Guys, if you're actually all right, whatever. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Thank you for playing. I appreciate it. Guys, I'm live streaming here on TikTok every single day at Nino8291. That is Nino8291. We play League, Minecraft, Arena of Valor, Lian as well as League of Legends, and yeah, as well as a bunch of indie games. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, chat, for joining. Thank you for the donations here on TikTok as well as the follows. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Yeah, we do a tournament like this, whether it's Valorant or
Subscribe
League.
cho chú đi mọi người ơi.
Rồi. As well as we do a whole bunch of kinds of tournaments here over on TikTok. So if you're watching on YouTube and you'd like to join, just join over on TikTok. Again, we're live streaming every single day from 5 to 8 p.m. Vietnam time. And yeah, feel free to join. Congratulations to Team Void. And yeah, peace out.